Hello, y'all. Today, I want to talk about Superman. You've seen it. I've seen it. We all loved it. I had reacted to their trailer on my last episode of my live talk show, and I want to share my thoughts with you guys. For y'all who don't know me, let me introduce myself. If you want to skip this, just double tap the screen once. I'm Cont'd, and as you can tell, I love movies and visual effects. I've been a 3D freelancer for the past 2 years, and I want to share my knowledge with you. Okay, that's out the way. James Gunn has always been on my automatic watch movie list, and I've been keeping up with him since Guardians of the Galaxy, but I know he's probably made a lot of bangers before then too. Now, I'll be completely honest. I had seen the trailer for the first time in the movie theaters while I was watching Karate Kid, and this trailer was so good, it brought me to tears. And I don't think I've ever cried watching a trailer. So it's undeniable that it's great. So on the show, I wanted to talk about just like the technical stuff in regards of like the visual effects and everything like that. But that's enough yapping. Let's just take a look at the trailer.
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
I love how they use this interview as the leverage point. You can embody the emotion of Superman being side of the situation.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
It's just gotten so much better as the years went by. The destruction effects has always been really, really well done, and it really gets swept under the mud a lot, especially inside of the newer times with more critical content on movies. The destruction of visual effects has consistently been really well done. But you can see here they have the buildings destroyed and disrupted. They had to probably camera track this entire setup.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
It's a lot of fire.
It's a lot.
Oh, I think I seen something with this one. They had changed the shot itself because he blinked. He flinched or he blinked when the bottle hit his head. It showed that he could be touched. And I thought that was a really, really good positive change that they just made it so that he can no longer, like, he doesn't blink. He just stays staring straight of like human power can't touch him.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman.
I want to note having this interview as the opening to the trailer was excellent. Like right from the jump, you can feel the pressure of trying to do good and being criticized for it. And I even feel where Lane is coming from. Like just wanting to get honest answers from all the controversies. Had it been Lex Luthor, I'd expect the same energy and the same aggression.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States will
representing anybody
cause
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I'm not gonna speak more on the destruction, but just know that the effect simulations are wonderful. That's like top. That's a solid
I would
effect.
question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
Okay, that's one thing I want to take a look at. There's another creature later inside of there that I wanted to really take a look at.
Die!
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
That fly effect is, oh man, photo stitching is really hard, and they did a really good job with this one. And it's also with the flying animations too. That's one thing I was kind of worried about with DC Flash with Supergirl. It looks a lot like Injustice, but this is a lot better.
Choices. Your
props to James Gunn. And I remember there was years ago we was talking about how James Gunn left Marvel to go to DC, but you can already tell like the work he's putting at DC, it's not going to waste.
That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it.
That's nice.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
So we have a big giant monster fight scene. Now those are also a little iffy when you have these giant monster fight scenes. Hopefully it wasn't rushed. It's looking good. Like, this is solid work. Oh, with the crystals growing off like his fingernails. Man, that's going to be so much fun to make. That would be so much fun. I know the special effects team had a real good time on that one. Oh, man. James Gunn has never let me down before, and he did not do it again. This trailer is amazing. The storyline is super good. I really like the conflict that they have of the citizens are against the hero. I typically gravitate more towards films like that, and because the Superman one is kind of going inside that same direction, I gotta say the storyline wise and plot, I'm hooked. I'm invested. I will be at those theater seats because I've got to know what is gonna happen. Really well put together. There's nothing bad to say. You can see that they took their time with mapping out how they're gonna do the stuff on set. You can see everything was prepped at a good, efficient way. This film wants me to be inside of the theater seats to see this in IMAX in 3D. I think I will be there. First step up. After all the iterations of Superman, I really think that this one comes closest to the top for me. If not, it is the top. And that's just because James Gunn, he typically hits all the emotional beats that resonates with me. I love his style of directing and his vision from screenplay to on screen. So it's safe to say, I think that this will be an amazing film. And I cannot wait for the day I get to talk about it on my talk show. If you'd like to be there, I stream live every Saturday on YouTube and Twitch at Carpatte Studios. Feel free to stop by at any time. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, go ahead and like the video. 92.4% of you guys who are watching are not subscribed. So if you enjoy this content, it really helps out the channel if you sub. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time.